Hello, goose and goyles. Welcome back to the Spawn of Fear. Today and every day from now on, since the launch of the Kickstarter, we are going to be telling you about different parts of our world. We're going to move away from character profiles and actually start showing the characters who represent the races that mean so much to us and we've spent so long creating. Today is the very first, starting with the light and new fairies. Now, fairies, they get a bad rap, mainly because most every fairy that you see in all of fiction is cutesy. And in our world, we made a dramatic shift away from that. Now, on screen, you should be seeing our character representing our fairies race, Krif. Krif is a long-standing character and one of the few characters that throughout the 20 years of the story being made was actually a son of one of our main characters. Now, like I said, our fairies are vastly different from any other fairies. Fairies in the Spawn of Fear are the most prolific race that there are. They're also the race that looks most like humans. They've got very angular faces and very slender bodies. They also have a transformation that our fairies have a pale complexion, and we've worked on eyes for each and every one of our races. This is our eye chart, which will allow me to better show you what we mean by the eyes that we've worked on. You might have seen this on our Facebook. But yeah, the very first eye are the fairy's eye. And they have a white sclera with a white star-shaped pupil and a purple iris. Now, that's not the only thing that we've done with them. We've actually given each and every one of our races powers and abilities. And this will be the basis of the power system that you get into inside of our story. Now, I'll first tell you what their powers and abilities are, and then go more in depth into the description that we made for them. Now, every pure-blooded Anu has 4 powers and abilities, just like everyone, but they're made to work with each other. It's 2 physical powers. So the 2 physical powers for fairies is a transformation and mimicry. Now their 2 spiritual powers is energy manipulation and air manipulation. I had to go check that. Anyways, the transformation consists of them growing large white feathered wings, big enough to carry their bodies. Fairies can also compact themselves or shrink themselves into being, at base, half their height. Now, mimicry is a very interesting power because it allows a fairy, as long as they touch someone with all 5 of their fingers, they can steal a physical power or mimic it from another race. And it doesn't matter if the race is light Anu or dark Anu, they can use that power. Now, air manipulation is probably the easiest one to talk about because it's just air manipulation. Think about anything with elemental manipulation or just something like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where they can do stuff with it, manipulate the air. And then the last power is probably the most intriguing power, at least in my point of view. It's energy manipulation. Now, if you've seen the Riesta video, you know that she can see energies. And those are the type of energies that a fairy can manipulate. Oh, no. Oh, that one was too hard. Anyways, this is what we're talking about with energy manipulation. Now, fairies, because it's a spiritual power, they're more focused at the beginning in their base level, being able to manipulate aura, or the energy that is around someone. Now, and also to keep this up, we're going to talk about the next part. Now, every Anu has an aura, which is the energy around, a chakra, which is the energy on the inside, and ki, which is those white and black lines that you see. Now, this was made to show you everybody's energies, or all the Anu's energies. But let's focus down on the right leg. If for fairies, they would just look like the right half of the body, white ki, white ura, but that purple would go all the way throughout that body. And every Anu has their own type of soul, which is this part right here. It comes in various shapes and sizes along with various colors. Now, like I said, these characters and these powers and abilities and everything that comes with it is a part of our power system. And just like Riesta, fairies have an eye power and ability that coincides with their powers, and theirs is called energy sight. Now, anyone other than Riesta, because she's just her eye power is cranked up to 11 and is on the highest setting all the time. Most fairies can only see one of those three energies at the beginning, the base level. And as they power up and grow, they can see more energies and more at one point in time. Now, this has been a little bit of summary on our fairies. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get an understanding about what fairies are in our world and what they mean, what they can do. Every day we'll be coming up with a new one, and I thank you very much for your time and patience. And as always, party insanely.